It's Joe from American Trucks. In this video, we're going over the Flowmaster FlowFX dual exhaust system with black tips and side exits, fitting all 14 to 18 5.3 liter powered Silverados. Now, this is going to be a great option for you if you're looking for a budget-friendly 409 grade stainless steel dual exhaust system that's going to bring a moderate increase in volume over factory with a nice deep mellow tone. So as you guys just heard, this is going to be a solid increase in volume over the factory system. I'm going to give it a 3 out of 5 on our Wake Neighbor scale. There are a couple of things that go into that. It's got a nice deep mellow tone. It does have just a little tiny bit of drone on throttle mid RPM range, but at idle, nothing there. When you're cruising on the highway, no drone whatsoever, just a nice, quiet, deep, mellow tone. And at the same time, a cold start, it's not gonna kill you either. If you're worried about neighbors or anything like that, this isn't gonna be too loud. However, let's talk about that tone for just a second. As you guys just heard, like I said earlier, this is gonna be nice and deep, little bit of a mellow tone. It's not gonna kill you if you're worried about drone on the highway. Now, with that being said, there is a little bit of mid-range RPM drone when you're on throttle, but I still think this is a very daily drivable exhaust. If you're looking to use your truck as a tool, take the kids back and forth to school early in the morning, a cold start with an exhaust like this one, it's not gonna wake your whole neighborhood up, and I think that's a huge plus in my opinion. So let's dive into what is gonna be making that noise. First things first, let's talk a little bit about build quality. Now, most of this kit is gonna be mandrel bent 409 grade stainless steel. Mandrel bends, all that means is throughout the length of any bends, the walls of the tubing, they're gonna be nice and smooth, allowing your exhaust gases to flow as smoothly as possible. 409 grade stainless steel, that's quality stuff as well. It's gonna be a mid-grade stainless. In fact, it's what most new cars get right off the factory floor nowadays. However, this kit is not all 409 grade stainless. These tips right here, these are gonna be a higher quality 304. So the part that you see most often, that is gonna be looking good for years to come. So running through this kit from front to back, this is gonna open up with some 3-inch diameter piping right at our inlet pipe. From there, you go right into the FlowFX muffler. Now, this is where things get interesting. That FlowFX muffler, that is the newest addition to Flowmaster's expansive lineup, and it does things a little bit differently. Their more traditional stuff has metal baffles in it. This is going to offer you a single stage pack, and this is where most of that deep mellow tone is going to be coming from. Out the back of that muffler, this is where things get even more interesting. This is a dual exhaust version of this one. There are a couple options. We'll touch on those in just a second. What's gonna happen with this one? This is gonna go around the rear tire. Also, we're completely losing a factory resonator that was back here, right about here. So that is going to contribute to our sound profile as well. These are gonna exit out the sides. This one over here is pretty much in the factory location, and that's gonna be mirrored over there on the other side as well. With some awesome flat black tips. They're 4.5 inches in diameter. They got a rolled edge to them. They're angle cut. You got the Flowmaster logo on top, and they really top off any blackout build. Now, if you're not a fan of this exit location, Flowmaster does have a couple of options for you. If you were looking to save about $100, you can pick this up as a single exhaust as well, and that is basically gonna exit right here at the factory location, and it's gonna be the same exact kit otherwise. Now, if you're looking for a little bit more style, they also offer a dual middle side exit, and that's gonna exit right in front of this rear passenger tire right there, again, for a little bit of extra style. Now, let's talk a little bit about pricing. This is where the FlowFX gets even better. Now, this is gonna be a dual exhaust made out of 409 grade stainless steel, but with that said, this is still gonna be a pretty budget-friendly system in general, which I think is a great return on investment, considering build quality here, again, that stainless steel, and the awesome looks and tone. So let's get to the good stuff. Let me show you how to get this guy installed on your Silverado. Now, this exhaust is gonna be pretty basic, bolt-on mod because of this guy right here. This is an extension pipe. If you have a long wheelbase truck, this is going to save you from having to do any cutting. Usually an exhaust like this one, they give you one really long inlet pipe. You have to trim it to size. Not the case with the Flowmaster, so this makes things a little bit easier. Now, being a dual exhaust, we don't have a hanger over there on the driver's side, so we will have to install that. A little bit of an extra step there, but nothing too bad. I'm gonna give this a 2 out of 3 wrenches on our difficulty meter. Should take you at most 2 hours if you come with the right tools. So without any further ado, let me show you what tools you'll need and how it's done. Tools I use for this install will include the impact, an exhaust hanger removal tool, pry bar will work in place of this if you don't have one, 14mm wrench, 13, 14, and 15mm sockets, and some rust penetrant spray lubricant like PB Blaster. So the first tool I'm gonna use is the exhaust hanger removal tool. If you don't have one of these, a pry bar will work just fine. But what we're gonna start with, these rubber hanger isolators here, we're just gonna get those off of our hangers. We're gonna leave this connected. We have a flex pipe up at the front, so dropping this down, it's gonna make things a little bit easier. And then to get this off finally, we'll come back and loosen up that clamp right before our flex pipe. So first things first, exhaust hanger removal tool. If you got one, we're just gonna pop off these isolators. There's gonna be 2 more right behind our muffler. The last hanger we're gonna remove is back here by the tailpipe. Now before you take this off, make sure you have a good grip on the exhaust because this is the last thing holding it up at the rear. So all we're gonna do, come in here and do the same thing. So we're just gonna let the tailpipe sit on our axle tube, then we can come back up front. This clamp right here is pretty much the only thing holding this thing on. 13mm socket to loosen it up. And we can slide that this way and remove our exhaust. Now, just be aware if you are working on the ground, you might need to make a few cuts to do this, but we're just gonna work it back, get the front out, and get this side over the axle tube, like so. All right, so now that we have our factory exhaust removed from our Silverado, I figured now would be the perfect time to build up our brand new Flow effects so we can get these two side by side and draw some big comparisons and big differences and similarities between both of these exhaust systems. First thing I want to talk about is going to be a big one. That's going to be stainless steel quality. The majority of both of these kits are going to be 409 grade stainless steel. Now that's a mid-grade stainless, and basically that's what comes on every new car out of the factory nowadays. It's exactly what you'd expect. The Flowmaster is going to hold up just as well as this factory exhaust. Now one thing I do want to mention is we do have really high quality 304 grade stainless steel for the tips. So the part you're going to see all the time, that's going to be looking good for a really, really long time. Now, moving on to the differences between these two kits, we're gonna start up there at the front and work our way down all the way through. First thing, pipe diameter is going to be increased slightly. Factory is gonna be 2 3/4 inches. Our Flowmaster are gonna be 3 inches on the nose, so that should help with flow. We're also losing the flex pipe up there, so that should clean up the exhaust flow a little bit. Big differences are gonna start right here in the middle with these two mufflers. Now, factory one, it's big, it's restrictive, it's bulky, it does a great job at silencing that 5.3 engine note. Flowmaster Flow Effects, not so much, and it's a huge improvement for that. It's got that straight through design, it's got that single stage pack, and it's not as hefty, which is going to be where most of our sound is gonna be coming from. Now, out the back of the Flow Effects, we do have a dual exit. Piping diameter is going to be a little bit smaller, 2.5 inches each over there. In my opinion, that's still an improvement over this factory pipe. Even though it is a little bit bigger, you're getting more volume with the dual exhaust, so that's going to help you out with the exhaust flow. On top of that, we are also completely losing this resonator here, so that should help with the sound profile as well. The Flowmaster kit is going to end in some awesome dual tips. They're 4.5 inches in diameter. They got a rolled edge to them. They're angle cut. They're embossed with the Flowmaster logo on top, and they have an awesome flat plaque finish. Each of those are gonna exit out the sides as well, rather than kind of at an angle like the factory exhaust would. And speaking about this factory exhaust, this didn't have a tip on it to begin with, so an improvement all around. So without any further ado, we're gonna go ahead and grab our inlet pipe. We're gonna get that mated up to the flange with the factory clamp. And once we have that on the flange, we're just gonna get that in the hanger as well. And we can slide that clamp over. I'm just gonna get this semi-tight just to hold everything still. Now the next thing we're gonna do is throw up our muffler. And again, if you have that long wheelbase, you'd install that extension pipe here first and then do this. Same thing, you wanna make sure you have a clamp on here. Now at the back of the muffler, make sure you install 2 of the smaller 2.5 inch clamps. Then we can do our over axle pipe. I recommend starting with the one on this side first, just because it has a little bit of a longer hanger. That goes in there. Push up on the muffler and get that started in there. Now our other over axle pipe, this is gonna have 2 hangers on it. So you wanna get the one at the rear going. I can come up here, get this one, and slide that into the muffler. So this truck was a single exhaust out of the factory. On the driver's side tailpipe, we don't have a hanger here. So this is what you're gonna get. Look a little something like this. I'm just gonna get that started on there like that. And you can see what hole that's gonna go to, that one right there. Now for now, we could swing that out of the way because we need to bolt that up. What we're gonna start with is a bolt and this big metal plate right there. And from the inside, that's gonna come through like that. And you're gonna put another metal plate on the outside, swing that hanger up, and we're gonna get the nut started on that in just a second. Now, once you have that in place and lined up, you can go ahead and tighten that down. It's 14 millimeters on both sides. So that's pretty much the hardest part. Coming to the end, we're gonna take these elbow pipes right here with another small clamp and get those started on the ends of each of our tailpipes, and then we can do the tips. Now with that in place, we can throw on our tips on both sides, and we can tighten those down with a 14 millimeter socket and wrench. And then we can do the same thing over here on the other side. Next, what we could do is hop over to the 15 millimeter socket. We're just gonna run through and tighten down all the clamps. Before we did the tips, probably should have did this one because the impact basically makes that go like that. So hindsight's 20/20. We're gonna get this guy right now. Last thing we need to do is go back to the 13 millimeter socket to get this factory clamp at the front. Now in the kit, you're gonna get a few of these little lock washers here. And what these are intended to do is to go on the hangers to keep them from falling out of the isolators. And they're just gonna press on like so. Now, as you can see, that's gonna keep that from backing out of there. If for any reason this does wanna push that way, it's gonna get caught up on that. It's not gonna be able to move. They give you enough for all the hangers in the kit, but in our case, this isn't gonna be permanently on our truck. We're shooting a video, so we're just gonna do this one. It's the same exact process for all the hangers though. Guys, that is gonna do it for me. It's also gonna do it for the Flowmaster FlowFX dual exhaust system with black tips and side exits, fitting all 14 to 18 5.3 liter powered Silverado 1500s. As always, guys, thank you so much for watching. Make sure you keep it right here at American Trucks for all things Chevy.